It's Friday and we are back with three solid updates. Odin tokens now live on Plug Wallet, a Swiss franc stablecoin trading on KongSwap, and a practical upgrade from Oisy. If this channel helps you stay ahead, there is a donation wallet in the description. The ledger letter is also out now. Link us below. Let's get straight to it. First up, Odin, the project behind the rune-based token protocol, is now fully live on Plug Wallet. Whether you use the browser extension or the mobile app, you can now swap, send, and store Odin's tokens directly inside Plug. This integration is a neat step forward for Odin's Rune ecosystem. Plug Wallet users can now interact with the dog token and other runes natively without jumping through hoops or relying on external tools. No separate swap page, no extra steps. Just open Plug, update the app, and you are good to go. For context, Odin calls itself the god of runes. It's been building lightweight, customizable tokens that lean into collectibility and modular design. And while it's still early days for the project, getting into Plug Wallet could expose it to a much broader internet computer audience. Dog is the most recognizable rune so far. It's the token people are most likely to encounter first. But the bigger picture here is how easily Odin's infrastructure now slots into Plug. It's simple, smooth, and familiar, which is exactly the kind of experience users need if they are going to start playing with new asset types. Plug, of course, has become a mainstay on the internet computer for DeFi, NFTs, and token swaps. With this collaboration, Plug becomes more than just a wallet. It becomes a playground for Odin's token experiments. Whether Dog remains the main pull or other runes begin to catch on will depend on the community and what developers build with Odin's smart contract tools. But today, the focus is just ease. No learning curve, no new interface, just open Plug and Odin is there. As wallets race to support new token formats, Plug's move to integrate Odin shows there is real appetite for flexible niche protocols. And for Odin, being plugged into Plug might just be the momentum boost it's been waiting for. Next, KongSwap has just added a new stablecoin to the mix, that is VCHF, a Swiss franc-linked token issued by VNX, a licensed entity from Liechtenstein. This means you can now trade or hold a Swiss franc-based stablecoin entirely on-chain without worrying about banking hours, cross-border fees, or bridge delays. Just open KongSwap and VCHF is ready to go. Unlike the usual US dollar pegged tokens that dominate most DeFi markets, VCHF gives users an option that's euro adjacent and tailored for a different kind of financial strategy. Whether you are trying to diversify your holdings or just want to avoid USD pegged exposure, this is a practical alternative. VNX, the issuer, is regulated under Liechtenstein's Blockchain Act. That's not just a technicality. It may add some confidence for users who care about oversight and aren't keen on stablecoins with vague backing. Importantly, VCHF is multi-chain. So while it's now live on KongSwap, it isn't limited to one ecosystem. The listing brings it into a highly active DeFi venue where swaps are quick, liquidity is decent, and users are already familiar with how to move in and out of stable assets. What's different here is the flavor. A Swiss franc-linked stablecoin on a DeFi exchange introduces a layer of regional flexibility. It's especially handy for European users or anyone transacting in euro-linked economies who want to preserve value without going through USD conversions. Adoption will depend on how the community takes to it and how much liquidity gets seeded into the pool. But whether or not VCHF becomes a mainstay, the listing shows there is growing interest in expanding the types of stablecoins people can access through DeFi. KongSwap's VCHF pool is now live and you can trade using supported wallets starting today. And finally, Oisy Wallet just rolled out version 1.5.7 with several updates aimed at making things smoother and more accessible, especially for global users. The big headline, the wallet now supports Simplified Chinese. That's a timely addition considering how much Web3 activity is coming out of Asia right now. It's a clear move to make the app friendlier for that growing user base. But the update also packs in a few technical and quality of life improvements. For starters, users can now search for disabled tokens and re-enable them instantly from the same screen. That means no more navigating through complex menus just to bring a token back into view. If you have got a wallet with a long list of assets, this change will save time. There is also a small but very handy tweak to privacy mode. Users can now hide or reveal their balance with a simple double tap rather than having to dig into settings. It's the kind of thing that sounds minor, but if you have ever had to shield your wallet in a shared space, it matters. Solana users will also notice the first wave of xStocksFi tokens appearing. These synthetic assets represent traditional financial instruments, and their arrival in Oisy reflects a broader push towards DeFi native exposure to legacy markets. Another detail, longer button and navigation labels are now handled more cleanly. It's subtle, but it helps with translations and improves the overall UI for people using non-English interfaces or scaling the app for accessibility. On the developer side, the new update allows the same EVM contract to be used across multiple networks. That opens up cross-chain design flexibility, especially for power users and builders working on multi-chain deployments. Overall, Oisy isn't going for flashy features here. Instead, it's focused on refining the user experience, especially for those dealing with lots of tokens, navigating in multiple languages, or building tools that need to run across different chains. Version 1.5.7 is live now, so if you haven't updated your app yet, now it's the time. That's it for this one. If you want to check out Odin on Plug Wallet, test VCHF on KongSwap, or see what's new in Oisy v1.5.7, all the links are in the description. And hey, if you like the stories we cover, please consider donating. Our wallet address is down below, and every bit of support helps us keep the project going. Don't miss the Ledger Letter, our newsletter with even more updates across the ICP space. Link is in the description as well. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.